there is something very, very troubling about this court case issue, about everything that happened to this Cassie of a girl who was supposed to be managed by P.DIDDY as her music manager, turned to freak off party girl. Welcome back to my channel. It's bebeefunsy here. So this court case just started and is everywhere on Facebook, and I've been listening to a lot of reactions and some of the videos of the court. According to them, Cassie is heavily pregnant, 9 months pregnant precisely, about to give birth to her third child with her husband. So, in case you don't know, Cassie is a musician. She was a musician. I don't know if she's still singing. When she sang her first music, she was so young and so beautiful, and everybody fell in love with her. After that, she sang like 2 or 3 more music, and she disappeared. And sometimes I used to wonder what happened. Why is she not? She would have been a very big star if she was managed by same people that managed Rihanna, because she was just like Rihanna when she came out. But she fell into the wrong hands, which was hands of a Bad Boy Record. Bad Boy Record has been doing well in the far back, many years ago, as of 1990s. They were one of the best. But a lot of things are involved in their stories of what they do. I don't know, but all those people, they have their inner circle. They have something like cultism, which they gather together and do some secret stuffs. They're doing with DRUG. After taking it, they're high. They do a lot of things. They even say they do child trafficking, all those kind of stuff, although they've not been proven clearly. So she came up now to testify in her condition, and there were a lot of things she reviewed, from how they did the freak off for four good days. They were just doing their freak off, which I don't understand the meaning. Say then they kerewa they go, kerewa man, kerewa woman, kerewa together, with the issue of the baby oil, how they use it, rub it all over their body, all those kind of stuff. She also reviewed how the guy, they beat him. They beat him. And that one way show, I'm using pidgin because I don't want this, I don't want to say everything because of the whitey or something like that. The video clearly came out of what happened in the elevator. How she ran out of the hotel room. She was trying to put on her slippers so she don't go, so that people don't see her coming outside without slippers. And he came tying towel, and he just pushed her, kick her again, collected her bags, dragged her towards the room. But she managed to get off and left. And according to her, he started calling her. He was scared that she might go to the police and report him. He was using his children to plead on her behalf so that she will have mercy. So she was madly in love, according to her. Some things she didn't want to do. She had to do it. She had to do it. He was giving her out to other men. I know they are collecting money. All these things are just for fun, and the money and everything, all these rich people, the money they're supposed to invest or use it and take care of all these hungry people around them, they will not do it. They will just be using it to catch cruise with their lives. They will use it to practice occultism with their fellow men, their fellow women. I don't know what they gain from that type of lifestyle. And nobody will look into all this issue. Nobody monitors them. They use their money to surround security around them and do all this lots of bad stuff. You know, when you give money to somebody that grew up on the street hungry, and luckily his talent, he sings and his talent skyrocket him, and from not seeing any money to having billions in his account just for singing for 10 minutes. The next thing, they will use that their bad character to start manipulating people, practicing as if they are God on earth, and intimidating people, doing sort of all nasty things they are not supposed to do. Even humiliating a lot of people, poor people that come to them for work, to get a job or to get help. So this girl was unfortunate to fall into the hands of this guy. And being so young and naive, she fell in love with him because I know that from the beginning, he will spoil her with lots of gifts. He's good in giving. If you ask Jennifer Lopez, she knows about it. Jennifer Lopez was lucky to escape this guy, and she made her name and left. Because if she didn't make her name big, she would have still been there, She would have been the victim of all these things. But she escaped. And she kept quiet of whatever happened. She left when something happened during their club, when they were in a club or something like that. They found out that the guy had GUN. So he was arrested. And she ended everything. And that was her best decision. Because if not, she would have been in all this mess. So this girl now fell into his hands. And being so beautiful and so young and so eager to make it, to become famous with her music career because she is so talented. She's beautiful, talented, and supposed to be on top. So this guy kept her music one side and started using her for other things, enriching himself. And most of them, they put something, DRUG, in the food and drink without your consent. So when you take it, you'll be high. You will not know what you are doing. Before you get yourself, you have already done a lot of stuff and they will record it. So when you come out from there, you will not know how to talk because if you talk, they will expose you from another link and show what you did. So he made everybody quiet. Some people, he made them mentally, it affected them mentally. So, but I'm glad that this girl is speaking up, that she had the courage. And with the help of her husband, who was her personal trainer, he was the one that saved her and removed her from those people. If not, whenever she go, they will find her and bring her back. Because all these rich men, they will deal with you that when you leave, you'll be useless. After running around, you'll be forced to come back and bow to them and keep being their slaves. But God saved this girl. And she got married and have children. So she's not ashamed of revealing all these things. Because it's not everybody that will open mouth to reveal all these kind of things. Because of how nasty is in the ear. She was even testifying, the children of the man, his 3 daughters, grown up, children of 16, 17 years. They had to leave the courtroom because what they were hearing. And imagine her husband too. So all those nasty things that they did in the past. So I don't know if I should blame the girl. I should blame her for being too hungry for fame. Although that if it's around this time, she can promote herself in her music and she will go far. Some people will even find her and manage her. But then, there was nothing like all this promotion, no social media. Social media was not like this. So you have to either you pay someone to promote you, and it's not a small money, or you are lucky to be taken by people that will promote you, just like Rihanna got lucky with Jay-Z. So, but in her own case, she fell into the bad boy record, and that bad boy, they call them, they are really bad. And the worst case was that she was a girl, because if he's a guy, maybe he would have been able to break off. And he will even enjoy it more being there. But being a girl, a young girl at that. So a lot of stuff went on, and a lot of celebrities, they were involved. It's just like initiation. When you come to that freak-off party, they will initiate you into that occult. You will not know yourself. They will give you drink that they put something. That is initiation into occultic kingdom, into marine spirit kingdom, and they are all possessed with all those stuffs they were doing, with all those stuff they were using. Because everything they have to do there is not just fun, it's fornication and the adultery and all sort of dirty things. So, as the court is going on, let justice be served. I was even pitying Arukeri, because Arukeri, there are some things that affected him in his childhood, and he grew up like that, and he didn't even go this far. He did a lot of stuff too. But this one, I don't know. This one own. After all this court, I don't know. They will give him. They might give him many years. Even though I just pray that it doesn't involve human life or something. If it's just all this their nasty lifestyle. But if it involves child trafficking and all those things, they might give him life sentence. So he just have to plead guilty, and then let him serve his time and come out a clean person. Thank God he has already made money. He has enjoyed his life. He had children that are growing. But the only sad thing is that he's going to be locked up after all those lifestyle. And people will be disgusted with him. Some people cannot even come out to talk because of the shame and the guilt and fear of them being publicized on the social media. So anyway, the court is still going on, and I pray that Cassie, that God heals her, because according to her, she told her husband during the court hearing that he should take care of their children, that she won't buy herself. So when she must have been feeling that kind of a thing for a long time, like to end everything, end her life, feeling useless, remembering the trauma in her will remain with her forever. Because the one thing is not even childhood trauma. This one is an adulthood trauma. Just like I see somebody that was kept where she doesn't want to be, and she had already fallen in love, and she thought her life depend on the guy with all his fame and money and everything. She was there for him to uplift her. He didn't even marry her. He just kept her as girlfriend and was just using her to catch fun, to give her to other men. You know, it was so dirty. Anyway, I pray that God's justice gets served. Let's keep watching, and I'll bring you more news on that in any latest development. There are more things she said I didn't say here, which I will say in my next video. So things that you don't even want to hear with your ears. It's so alarming. Thank you for watching. Subscribe, like, comment, share as we bring you more gossip. Bye-bye.